First pitch now from Lincecum. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. In now, Johnny Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Inning, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. This one here is for the second baseman, Jerko. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Riding in once again, Carlos Beltran. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 55.
Now at the plate, Tim Lincecum. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Jerko showing off his range. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Here's Randall Grichuk. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 4.
Now in the box,
catcher,
Yadier Molina. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Strike 2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Number 35, shortstop, Greg
First
Garcia.
pitch on its way. Greg Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
In now, number 48. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping up
Now
to the
batting,
plate, Mike
the
Mayers
pitcher,
comes into
Mike
this at bat 0
Mayers.
for 1 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Strand a couple. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece.
Leading off for the Bearcats.
In now is
Right
Lorenzo
fielder,
Cain. He'll start
Lorenzo
things out in the home half of inning
Cain.
number 5. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Here's another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The center fielder number
Here's
22,
Andrew McCutcheon now. He's
Andrew
1 for 2 in the ball
McCutcheon.
game. And this is fouled at the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box
Prime
now.
time,
Prime time. Sanders. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Shin-high fastball that time. Ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the stepping in and ready for another shot.
Leading off
Tommy
for St.
Pham.
Louis.
He comes in
Center
0 for
fielder,
2 thus far.
Tommy
And this one's
Pham.
nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Cain is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number
Ready
11.
once again, number 11. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Short, hit hard. Peralta's up with it. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Lincecum. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's
Carpenter.
0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And Lincecum will start him with a good changeup for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here. Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Randall Richett.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Striding in once again, Yadier Molina, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Over to get it now. No, the ball drops untouched. 2 runs are in. And the run will score all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game. Digging in and looking for more, Greg Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. Good fastball there from Lincecum as he's really popping the glove now. It's strike 1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Martinez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Matt Bowman enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in once again, Edgar Martinez. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Hit on the ground to short. 2 is left. Garcia. 1 away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Moss. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down.
3. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they breeze. Digging in to try it again. Number 48. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. 2-0.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Colton Wong will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, Colton
and
Wong.
a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
There to take it is Beltran, and that's out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder.
First pitch
Tommy
now from Lincecum.
Pham.
And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the
Now
zone,
batting,
and that's exactly
number
what
11.
he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Number 11 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2. Fouled back. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Tell you what, 6 2/3. He got 100 pitches. He's done a nice job being really economical with his pitches.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. The 3-1 coming from Lincecum. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Jed Jerko is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in. 3-1 count, 1st and 2nd. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive. Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out, he was able to pull it. If that was
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Number 60
please.
takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
number 60.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Leading off for Charlotte, the shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Carlos Beltran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And Beltran swings through a fastball here as he falls behind 0-2. And the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The pitcher, number 55, Tim Lincecum.
Giancarlo Stanton is into the on-deck circle now, so that's going to be all for Tim Lincecum.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now here's the pitch. And could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. Cards lead it 4-1. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder number 28.
And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down, good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tommy Pham is retired to lead off the ball game. Number 11 stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 from Lincecum. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 11 is the second out of the opening frame. Matt Carpenter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.